Late Reverend Father Bernhard Bendel was born on October 20th, 1908 in a little village named Steinfels, situated in the Unterwesterwald district, Germany. Steinfels lies in the Diocese of Limburg. His parents were Heinrich Georg and Katharina D. Michael. They had 11 children, with Bernhard the oldest. Altogether, there were 6 boys and 5 girls in the family. The parents of Father Bernhard Bendel were very religious and were eager to give a good Catholic education to their children. Each day, all the children who were studying in the school used to go to the nearby parish church to attend the Holy Mass. The piety in the Bendel's family was so strongly formed through the worship of the Holy Eucharist, a sound devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus and the Blessed Virgin Mary. As a result, each day after their supper, the whole family used to pray the Rosary. As Heinrich and Katharina Bendel had hoped, there were indeed blessings bestowed on the family. Besides, Father Bernhard Bendel became a diocesan priest in the Diocese of Limburg, and later he became the founder of the 5 communities in the Opus Spiritus Sancti. His sister Telka became a constant Mary's sister, and his brother Berthold became a Palatine priest. Father Bernhard Bendel was so good at mathematics and physics, therefore he received many tempting offers from the industry. He had also been good in athletics, mostly in track and football. But his ideas were higher, the call of God more enticing for him. Thus, he began his education for priesthood in his Diocese of Limburg right after his graduation. Then he studied philosophy and theology at St. Georgen in Frankfurt on Main, Germany. Father Bernhard Bendel was ordained as a priest by Bishop Dr. Antonius Helfrich on December 8, 1993, on the feast of the Immaculate Conception. 2 days later, his first solemn mass celebrated in his parish church of Steinfels. Soon after his first solemn mass and a short stay in the seminary, the seriousness of life of Father Bernhard Bendel was started. He was appointed in many different places as a parish priest. At last, he was given an appointment at Mammelsheim, where he himself became a victim for the World War II. When the World War II ended in 1945, most of the Germany experienced the end of war as liberation. Because of the total surrender on the part of the Germans, difficult times were to follow. After the war, Germany was confronted with the work of reconstruction. Father Bernhard Bendel's efforts were directed to the construction of a new church at Mammelsheim from October 1946 to October 1948. He believed that the presence of the church was the sign for a better life and a bright future. For him, building a new church was a way to give hope to the scattered people and to show them that they were moving forward into the bright future, even if much had been destroyed. In this way, he gave a new courage to all the people in his parish, whom he loved and knew each one by their names. Towards the end of 1949, the Vicar General of Limburg Diocese, Dr. Georg Holle, on behalf of the Bishop, Most Reverend Wilhelm Kempf requested Father Bernhard Bendel to collect all the scattered sisters in his diocese and found a community for them, so that they may be trained for the apostolate at Mammelsheim. First, he did not accept the invitation of the bishop, but later on, much prayers, reflection, meditation, and a pilgrimage to the tombs of the apostles in 1950, he accepted the request of the bishop. On April 21st, 1950, 3 sisters came to Mammelsheim, and on May 28, 1950, the 3 sisters made their dedication to the Holy Spirit. Thus begins another chapter in the life of Father Bernhard Bendel as a founder of the Apostolic Life Community of Sisters, in short ALCS, also known as Holy Spirit Sisters. However, he recognized the diversity of working of God the Holy Spirit. Thereafter, according to the need, circumstances, and prompting of the Holy Spirit, Father Bernhard Bendel became an instrument in founding 4 more religious communities. By 1952, he founded 2 other communities. They are a Community of Apostolic Christians, in short CAC, in 1952, and a Secular Institute of Priests, in short SIP, in 1953. In the year 1962, he founded another community is called Secular Institute for Women, in short SIW. As more and more communities were founded by Reverend Father Bernhard Bendel, sharing the same spirituality, after the much prayer and scriptural meditation, the name Opus Spiritus Sancti, means work of the Holy Spirit, was adopted since 1952. As communities of Opus Spiritus Sancti developed, the work became very heavy to the founder. His request for another priest to help him in this work was turned down by his bishop. It was thus becoming clear that there is a need for a community which would be free to serve other 4 communities in the Opus Spiritus Sancti. Hence, in 1974, the last community, the Apostolic Life Community of Priests, in short ALCP, also known as Holy Spirit Fathers, was founded. Father Bernhard Bendel made his dedication as the first member of the ALCP OSS on 21st November 1974. While the Opus Spiritus Sancti communities were still flourishing, especially in Africa and India, Father Bernhard Bendel was sick. On January 19, 1980, Father Bernhard Bendel was called for his eternal reward. His mortal remains at Mammelsheim in a simple tomb. Today, we, the members of the Apostolic Life Community of Priests in the Opus Spiritus Sancti, also known as the Holy Spirit Fathers, celebrate the death anniversary of our founder as our Founders' Day, because the death of earthly life is the birth in heaven. On this auspicious day, we humbly ask you to pray for each one of us, so that the vision and mission of our founder, late Reverend Father Bernhard Bendel, may come in true. Once again, wishing everyone a happy feast, we remain.